So pharmaceutical analysis, I would like to divide this subject into the 4 segments. So first important is a spectroscopy, and near about 50% questions they are from spectroscopy. Then it is followed by chromatography, and near about 30% questions they come on chromatography. So when students they are preparing for pharmaceutical analysis, first they start with titrations, first they start with the instrumental method of analysis, and they are giving a least importance to the spectroscopy and to the chromatography. But this is somewhat extent wrong approach which they are following, and that result into the reduction of marks. The next important topic in spectroscopy is UV. So what to read in UV spectroscopy? The first is the principle. You know very well that UV light they are able to induce vibrational, rotational, and electronic changes into the molecule. So you should read the principle. Then it is followed by UV wavelength. So you know very well that 2 types of wavelength are there. The first is UV range, and second is a UV visible range. So you must read both the wavelength of UV. The first is UV and second is a UV visible. A third thing is that you should also read the instrumentation part. Again, like that of the IR, you should read the sources of light, then monochromators and detectors. 2 important rules normally they are asked into the NIPER examination from UV. The first rule is a Beers and Lambert's law, and you should also do the calculation part of Beers and Lambert's law. The third thing is that you can theoretically calculate lambda value, absorption value of any kind of compound, UV absorption value of any kind of compound with the help of the Woodward-Fischer rule. So you must also thoroughly do the Woodward-Fischer rule. For Woodward-Fischer rule, you can refer the Y.S. Sharma, which is Bo's best book. And next topic which you should do in UV is a shift. So there are 3 types of shift has been observed. The first is the bathochromic shift, next is hypsochromic shift, and third is hyperchromic shift. So you should do such kind of shift as well as shift reagent. And the most important topic which is not mentioned over here in slide is the transition, your pi to pi star, sigma to pi star. So they are asking question that this is an example. For example, they are given aldehyde and they are asking which kind of transition you can expect in an aldehyde. So you should also do the transition. So 3 to 4 types of transitions are there, like sigma to sigma star, pi to pi star, likewise. And for UV, you can refer Kasuverkar and Y.S. Sharma. I'll suggest these 2 books for UV, and same for the IR. Okay. And apart from this one, if you want to go with the Villard, you can go. If you want to go with Pavia, you can go. But 2 books, that is a Kasuverkar and Y.S. Sharma, both are sufficient for UV.